Announcing the arrival of our guest of honor, Police General Guillermo Lorenzo T. Eleazar, Philippine National Police, Chief of the Philippine National Police. He is accompanied by Lieutenant General Ferdinand M. Cartojano, Philippine Air Force, Superintendent, Philippine Military Academy. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, good morning. Today's ceremony begins with the entrance of the Philippine Military Academy Band. The Philippine Military Academy traces its roots on October 25, 1898, when the Academia Militar was established by the President of the Philippine Revolutionary Army, General Emilio Aguinaldo. Since its inception, PMA has undergone several changes that led to its reputation of being an institution of excellence. It epitomizes the best traditions of the noble profession of arms and bears the highest standards of character, founded in honor and fortified by discipline. It has a proud heritage to cherish, a glorious tradition to uphold, and a vital mission to accomplish. Throughout more than 100 years, the Academy has survived and kept its basic character. A military organization committed to training young men and women for service to God, country, and people. With all this in mind, the Academy looks forward to the future as it continuously molds leaders for the nation, espousing the values of courage, integrity, and loyalty.
Attention call has just been sounded, signaling the entrance of the Cadet Corps Armed Forces of the Philippines. The Philippine Military Academy started with the establishment of the Academia Militar on October 25, 1898 in Malolos, Bulacan, by the power of a decree issued by the Philippine Republic President, General Emilio Aguinaldo. The Academia was a school which awarded its graduates regular commissionship in the Armed Forces of the Philippines, which lasted until 20 January 1899, before hostilities between the Filipinos and the Americans erupted. On 17 February 1905, an officers' school of the Philippine Constabulary was founded at the walled city of Intramuros in Manila. 3 years later, on 01 September 1908, the school was transferred to Baguio City, initially at Camp Henry T. Allen, and subsequently at Teachers Camp. On 08 September 1926, the Philippine Legislature passed Republic Act 3496, which renamed the school the Philippine Constabulary Academy and lengthened its course from 9 months to 3 years, with provisions to strengthen the faculty and revise its curriculum. On 21 December 1935, Commonwealth Act No. 1, also known as the National Defense Act, was passed. The act formally created the Philippine Military Academy and authorized to confer a Bachelor of Science degree to its graduates after they have successfully completed the 4-year course. The outbreak of the Second World War disrupted training in the academy. Classes of 1942 and 1943 graduated ahead of schedule, and its members were assigned to combat units of Bataan and other parts of the country. Many perished in the war. On 05 May 1947, the academy reopened at Camp Henry T. Allen. Due to the need for wider grounds, the academy moved to its present site at Fort del Pilar in Loacan, some 10 kilometers away from downtown Baguio City, and named after the young hero of Tirad Pass, General Gregorio H. del Pilar. It was developed into a military training institution with facilities and infrastructures required by a growing academy. In the 1960s, the academy went major changes as socio-humanistic courses were added to balance the techno-scientific disciplines with a view towards providing a well-rounded education that is relevant to the needs of a growing AFP.
With the implementation of Republic Act 7192, the acceptance of women in the Academy was introduced. With this act, the Academy made a step towards the recognition of women's status and equality. The female cadets have undergone practically what their male counterparts have been tasked to do. Although living in separate quarters, they have been accorded equal treatment and training. Today, the Philippine Military Academy remains focused on its vision to reach the international standard of military academies by the year 2028, producing military professionals of character, dedicated to protect and help build the nation. Its mission adheres to the philosophy that adopts a holistic view of man as body, soul, and spirit. PMA believes that future leaders can be selected, formed, and developed to their fullest potentials. Under this concept, PMA's Leader Development Program contains character development, a balanced college education, military leadership, and physical development. This total person concept is aptly captured in the PMA mission statement. To instruct, train, develop, and inspire the cadets, so that each graduate shall possess the character, the broad and basic military skills, and the education essential to the successful pursuit of a progressive military career. As a values-centered leader in selfless service to the armed forces of the Philippines and the nation. These young men and women in front of you compose the Cadet Corps Armed Forces of the Philippines, coming from different regions of the archipelago, ranging as far north as Batanes to as far south as Tawi-Tawi. They were carefully selected through a series of competitive mental and physical examinations. These cadets represent different levels of our society and from all walks of life. These cadets before you are the future leaders of our armed forces and our nation.
Bahala na siya.
As soon as the platoons occupy their respective places, the regimental adjutant designates Alpha Company as the base company. In a brisk manner, called the adjutant's trot, the regimental adjutant makes his way midway between the line of troops and the troop commander. In like manner, the battalion adjutants join their respective battalion staff. The regimental adjutant orders all platoon guides and sergeants to take their posts, in line with their platoons. The regimental adjutant orders the corps to present arms. The regimental adjutant faces about, salutes, and renders to the regimental commander that the cadet corps is formed.
Ang patigan. Baba. Ta. Malunan ka.
In a short while, the regimental commander will give a series of commands for the corps to execute. The Manual of Arms.
Sa paghawak ng sandata sa kanang balikat.
Starting with right shoulder arms.
Balikat.
Left shoulder arms. Port Arms. Order Arms. Inspection Arms. And finally, Order Arms.
The regimental commander orders the adjutant to account the troops.
Tatalupad, narito pong lahat at napag-alaman.
After receiving the reports, the regimental adjutant faces about, salutes, and renders to the regimental commander, "Sir, the corps, all present and accounted for."
Mga talupad, narito pong lahat at napag-alaman. Inayag ang kautusan.
The regimental commander orders the adjutant to publish the order of the day.
Ang naka talaga ngayon. Punong tagapamana. Magat, bumagat! Sa utos ni General Tuminis. Mga pinuno. Sumarap at sumagit na. Guard!
After publishing the order, the regimental adjutant gives the command officer center march. He then proceeds to his position with the regimental staff. As cadet officers from each battalion march forward to receive instructions from the regimental commander.
Communications. Orders and disseminations must pass through proper channels. This is a practice observed in the military profession, which signifies the importance of the chain of command. Through the chain of command, a more effective and efficient working arrangement results among men in arms. Now, approaching the grandstand, ladies and gentlemen, are the members of the chain of command. the officers of the Cadet Corps Armed Forces of the Philippines. Upon the salute of his officers, the regimental commander acknowledges, gives instructions, and directs them to proceed back to their respective posts. While inside the hallowed grounds of this great institution, the cadets must endure the challenging training. The military system characterizes and distinguishes the unique life inside PMA. It fosters punctuality, order, discipline, and respect for authority. By placing cadets in a uniform plane, it enables these young men and women to advance through self-reliance, initiative, and strength of character.
The regimental commander orders the Corps to present arms, to present the Corps to our guest of honor, Police General Guillermo Lorenzo T. Eleazar, Philippine National Police, Chief of the Philippine National Police.
Tanghal!
The audience is requested to stand.
Mga pinuno tanghal. Ta!
Thank you. You may now be seated.
Sarap po ang makatulupad upang libutin.
Military ceremonial parades have been established to bestow honor to the Philippine flag, our national symbol. Recipients of awards and decorations are also accorded this honor. This is followed by the inspection of the troops if the reviewing officer so desires. Police General Guillermo Lorenzo T. Eleazar is the 26th Chief of the Philippine National Police. He was born on 30 November 1965 and hails from Tagkawayan, Quezon. He is a proud member of PMA Hinirang class of 1987, where he finished as one of the top performing members of the class. He is a recipient of numerous awards and commendations such as Medalya ng Katangi-Tanging Gawa, Medalya ng Paglilingkod, Hero of the Year 2020 Gawad Filipino Awards, Bronze Cross Medal, Silver Cross Medal, Military Merit Medal, Military Commendation Medal, and Military Civic Action Medal. He is happily married to Mrs. Rosalie H. Eleazar, and they are blessed with 4 children, namely Sarah Nicole, Mark Lorenzo, Julia Victoria, and Victor Simon. Ladies and gentlemen, trooping in line before you is our guest of honor, Police General Guillermo Lorenzo T. Eleazar, Philippine National Police, Chief of the Philippine National Police. He is accompanied by the Superintendent of the Philippine Military Academy, Lieutenant General Ferdinand M. Cartojano, Philippine Air Force, and by the Regimental Commander, Cadet First Captain Dirk Cairil de Valan, CCAFP. Our guest of honor has proven to be the epitome of an excellent and professional police officer in his more than 3 decades of public service. His clear-cut policy against illegal drug trafficking, criminality, and intensified internal cleansing is a clear manifestation of his type of leadership in the service. Prior to his present designation, Police General Eleazar was the Deputy Chief, Philippine National Police for Administration, Commander, Administrative Support to COVID-19 Operations Task Force at the Philippine National Police National Headquarters, Camp Crame, Quezon City. Looking back at history, trooping the line was brought about by the invasion of mainland Greece by the Dorians in 1200 BC. This is the act of inspecting the soldiers before and after each battle. Today, we still observe this military tradition to signify the common trust between the troops and their commander.
Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor, Police General Guillermo Lorenzo T. Eleazar, Philippine National Police, Chief of the Philippine National Police.
At ang mga watawat, umarap at kumagitna. Cut!
The regimental commander orders the colors to proceed to the center for the awarding ceremony. May we request everyone to stand for the honors to the nation. Thank you. You may now be seated. Headquarters, Philippine Military Academy, Fort General Gregorio H. Del Pilar, Baguio City. Dated 07 November 2021. The Outstanding PMA Alumnus Award, Dangal ng Akademya. Pursuant to HPMA Standard Operating Procedure No. 11, dated 10 June 2015. The Outstanding PMA Alumnus Award is hereby presented to Police General Guillermo Lorenzo T. Eleazar, O-00947, Philippine National Police, PMA Hinirang Class of 1987. In recognition of his distinguished service in various fields of endeavors and designations, and as the Chief of the Philippine National Police. This milestone in his brilliant career is a testimony of his exceptional leadership and dedication that brought honor to his proud alma mater, given the 7th day of November 2021 at the headquarters, Philippine Military Academy, Fort General Gregorio H. Del Pilar, Baguio City. Signed, Ferdinand M. Cartojano, Lieutenant General, Philippine Air Force, Superintendent, Philippine Military Academy.
At sa kaliwa. Stop. Pasalong. At Oh.
regimental commander orders the Corps to pass in review.
Ladies and gentlemen, passing in review before you is the Cadet Corps Armed Forces of the Philippines, led by the Regimental Commander, Cadet First Captain Gregorio de Balanci CAFP from Baguio with his staff, Jefferson Santorias, Mark Sumit, Marnil Omamalin, Lynn Peroy, Adriano Ortiz, Australia Alima, and Dean Diego. The Philippine Military Academy Band, under the baton of Musicians May 3rd Class Benjie Otolentino, Philippine Navy. Excellence Battalion Commander Jesse Frias with his staff, John Trompeta, Jude Vergara, Marcus Bibat, Arjun Habagat, and Elron Para. Alpha Company Commander Albert De Terala with his staff, Jasper Salazar, Jaylord Santos, and Justin Garcia. First Platoon Leader Glenjoy Tuya. Second Platoon Leader Alfonso Velasquez. Third Platoon Leader Vernie Paca with the Company First Sergeant Ral Romerosa. Bravo Company Commander Kiana Fuentes with her staff, George Calahate, Calvin Anota, and Renzel Morales. First Platoon Leader Lancelot Lapina. Second Platoon Leader Mark Delda. Third Platoon Leader Charles Asidera with the Company First Sergeant Guillermo Sabido. Chivalry Battalion Commander Kevin Caballar with his staff, Roy Conturno, Miguel Quinto, Jericho Flores, Kent Cultura, and Earl Misolas. Charlie Company Commander Nigel Bastian with his staff, John Romuald Corpus, Wilfredo Balando, and Aaron Calugtong. First Platoon Leader Norvin Pablo. Second Platoon Leader Gino Balsamo. Third Platoon Leader Nikiel Tarmil with the Company First Sergeant Martin De Ocampo. Delta Company Commander Ilana Eleazar with her staff, Janela Espejo, Daniel Shane Musa, and Justin Timbangan. First Platoon Leader Rick Fami. Second Platoon Leader Chaimi Grace Gagara. Third Platoon Leader Ray Escobar with the Company First Sergeant Ferdinand Coloma.
As the callers pass in front of you, we request everyone to rise and render the appropriate courtesy. You may sit down after the callers have passed. Ladies and gentlemen, the callers, led by its caller officer, Cadet First Class, Marjon Proliamante.
Humility Battalion Commander Nico Caceres with his staff, Eddie Andalok, Daniel Hizon, Clement Corjana, Jules Galendez, and Alex Ibanez. Echo Company Commander Gift Abadinas with his staff, Bart Monton, Jay Guerrero, and Kevin Doliente. First Platoon Leader Jose Hernandez. Second Platoon Leader Joshua Fabillar. Third Platoon Leader Neil Acosta with the Company First Sergeant Jason Shera. Foxtrot Company Commander Glenn Andaya with his staff, Rostel Recla, Justin Balmater, and Victor Maestrado. First Platoon Leader Jeremy Parek. Second Platoon Leader Crystal Cancillar. Third Platoon Leader Kenneth Aguilar with the Company First Sergeant Vince Icaro. Dignity Battalion Commander James Joshua Bora with his staff, Kevin Dizon, Romel Labagis, Samuel Tumanda, Calvin Ibanez, and Vicente Meneses. Golf Company Commander Alan Lagante with his staff, Jake Mosquera, Troy Gutlay, and Emmanuel Carrido. First Platoon Leader Faith Turiano. Second Platoon Leader Rex Fernandez. Third Platoon Leader Justin Duco with the Company First Sergeant Joshua Renan Pitogo. Hawk Company Commander Alejandro Sugarol with his staff, Crystalline Quemado, Jeffrey Manzano, and Juan Lawrence Santos. First Platoon Leader Jaidy Rala. Second Platoon Leader Daniel Raqueño. Third Platoon Leader Bryson Zantua with the Company First Sergeant Giselle Nazareno.
seremonya. Mga pinuno, antabay salong. Alis. Taas. Sak. Baba.
That concludes this morning's ceremony. On behalf of the Superintendent and the Commandant of Cadets Philippine Military Academy, we appreciate your visit to PMA. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay ang Republika ng Pilipinas. May we request the family of Police General Eleazar to proceed to the center for a photo opportunity.
Benjie B is the man. Share this blog with everyone, all right?
Hey!